Hello, hashtag Aspie with Bike with Me 11, more of Magnetic Island. In number 10 in this series, the ferry landed at Nelly Bay, which is in the lower right hand side corner. And I headed north along Gabul Way, the great carpet snake path of Aboriginal Dreamtime. This path is to Geoffrey Bay, which is at the end of that ride, and it'll eventually show you Townsville in the distance and showing the north-south axis of Townsville, which places it away from most coastal cyclones until one swings around and it traps it. Now, a lot of Magnetic Island, as I said, is nature reserve, but the rest of it is a very cramped commercial site. Now, this is a pub and then there are shops attached to it, and the real estate is very expensive. And I find there's a lot of competition with cars. It has been noted as a problem of conflict between walkers and cars on the very narrow places, and so when they do build those bikeways and walkways, they're quite narrow too, and they sort of hang over the edges of the beach. So I'm going up an old road here that used to be a boat ramp, but of course cyclone erosion has taken away its use, so it's used for a rental area for bicycles and rather annoying mopeds, which you'll see soon passing by. And everywhere are these incredible granite boulders which sort of make up this island, and they're the remarkable bits of it. And there they are, and they just, they're huge things. I mean, you can't sort of just lift one up. And that's Townsville in the distance there, with Castle Hill. And you can imagine, that once there was beach right up to where those rocks were, and that has been all eroded away now. This just tells you the force of cyclones and trouble that can occur with nature, and of course it is all getting much worse. So what I'm going to do is I'll turn around here and then I'll go to the beach, which is a bit south of Nelly Bay, and that goes eventually to Picnic Bay, and I'll just travel along the beach here for a while until I get onto the bike path. And you can see the island starts getting quite high in that area, so I'm going up to almost 400 metres from the beach base, which is a heck of a climb, and it's sort of a better for me because the bike is not the best one to record the trip sort of swinging back and flying through. The parts that are not nature reserves, as I said, are tightly packed, and I just find a lot of the real estate rather ugly, and I'm afraid you can't be a beachcomber here. The lifestyle is for remoter beaches further afield. As I came up to the path, I discovered these couple of beach chairs. This is a common craft in this area where you use driftwood to make chairs. Okay, so we get up onto a pathway, which is not too bad here. It's not closed down like or closed in as other areas, and but then of course I've got to cut this video to sort of make it all fit, and I just hate being trapped, and I guess my Aspie sense is in overload, and I do much of everything on my own these days. Oh, by the way, I stayed in one of these little aid-lone places. The air conditioner was right over the bed, so I hope they've relocated them now. So as I said, the best part is sort of going down, because this is Picnic Bay. We're about 400 metres up, but the trouble is steps and everything, and I can't take the bike. And you can sort of see the competition. There's the road, and I'm sort of stuck on the side of it. and then I've got to wait until I get to the caged bike path. And I do realise that I'm sort of growing into a grumpy old man with Asperger's, and I'm going to upload a video on ageing with Asperger's in a few days. Yeah, but that's just the way it is. If I feel trapped, then the sensations are aggravated. And there's more of those big rocks. And the hoop pines, you see a lot of them along the beach, and that's because they're very fire sensitive. They're not like eucalypts, they don't regrow again. So they've protected themselves by sort of growing in right on the beaches and in protected places like that. Okay, well, as we get down, we get back to Nelly Bay, and it's it's a nice swing down, and there were all sorts of walkways up, and here we are at Nelly Bay. And if you like this type of lifestyle, then well and good. You need a lot of money to buy one of these apartments. Anyway, leaving, I got to sit on the back top deck of the Big Cat and watch the water churn me away from the island, which I found rather mesmerising. And bike with me 12. I'm going to do graffiti, art or vandalism. So thank you for viewing. Please like, comment, subscribe and share. Okay, thumbs up, and you may recognise I do have a speech impediment. Thank you.